있습니다. 강의 주제는 지능정보화 시대 교원 연수 및 역량 개발이고 강의를 해주실 강사님은 광주교대 총장을 역임하신 박남기 교수님이십니다. 소리가 들리지 않으니 모두 손을 흔들어서 강사님을 환영해 주십시오.
Okay, then
네.
I will share
박남기
my.
교수님 강의 부탁드리겠습니다.
Okay, then I will share my screen. So is it okay? Stop yours. Okay, let me share my screen then. Okay, this is the virtual studio that I'm using by Korean NETI-A company. So I'm in my office, in my desk, but you see as if I am in some special place, but actually it's not. So this morning, I will talk about the teacher training and competency development in the intelligent information era. Then we can think about what's the intelligent information era, but you heard about it so much. So I will show in a little different point of view. And also, you know about teacher training, and in the future, what's the competence that teachers should have. We know about that. So this morning, I will organize it in a quite fun, interesting way. So let's begin. So if possible, you'd better have some kind of tea with you. So let's enjoy for 30 minutes. So think about you enjoy 30 minutes show with me. These days, the Squid Game is quite famous, so it's not that fun, but it will be interesting. What I want to talk to you is intelligent information era in here. Quickly, I will talk about you. And second, I will tell you about the new education paradigm that I'm talking about. I call it smart low education. So what people keep saying, new normal will be the distance education or blended learning, hybrid instruction, but I say no, smart low will be the new normal. So I will tell you what it is. And also the new paradigm as a new education paradigm, I will tell you. And third, under the new education paradigm, what should be done for the teacher training? That's what I want to tell you this morning. So let's do the first, some kind of quiz as a game. So if possible, I hope you be ready, your smartphone or some other things. Then we have around here, how many people? 94, so around 50 get in, then I will start this game. It will take around 3 to 4 minutes. So I will give you, all of you, the URL through the chatting. So if you can, then do the chatting and you can have it. So I will give you URL to your chatting. So open your chatting and just click that URL. Then you can have it. So, okay, I gave you URL. Also, if you cannot click the URL, then you just can use this QR code. So if more than 50 get in, I will begin this quiz. And so like I told you, you sit on your office, even though we are whole world together. So relax and have some kind of teas and enjoy show, okay? So this one case is also made by one Korean company, Quizan. So when you do, I use this for the flipped learning. Before teach my student, give them have my lecture, the video, and I give them text, and before teach I take this test and it shows you directly how many percent of students know about what topic and who doesn't know about this topic. So it's quite fun, so I will show you this. Okay, already 27 get in, so if you're ready, then I will begin. 30 people get in. So if you need QR code again, then I will show you one more time QR code here. And like I told you, when you get in the chatting room, then it has a URL. So you just click it, then you can get in. So I want to use this kind of things because I want to show you what will be the future education and what's the competency that teacher should have. So for that, I use one simile. It's a Iron Man. We keep talking about AI, then many teachers, they scared of their job. If AI comes, then what will be my job? What will be my role? Since they will substitute me. So I told them, no, AI is not AI. They are called AI, but actually they are IA. AI is artificial intelligence separate from us, independent from us, and they just do what we order them to do with their own thinking. But IA is intelligence augmentation. So it's a little different term. That means with that kind of machine technology, we can be an Iron Man, like Superman. Usually people, if you wear the Iron Man suit, then you can be something, right? So don't be scared, I keep telling teachers. Okay, here 47 get in, so I will begin. So others, you can just look at what others do. Shall we begin? And this is a speed quiz, so if you answer quickly, then you will have more points. From 1 to 3, maybe this Korean Institute can send you some gift, but I don't know. I didn't tell them. Okay, let me begin. So, today, who is the keynote speaker? Surely you will know, right? I told my name. My name is Namgi Park. So you will see my name here. Okay? Yeah, exactly 50 get in, like I estimate. So 37, you answered, and this one case, just is kind of so motivating for this kind of keynote speaking and those kind of things. Okay, then you don't have enough time, you just click what you want, then you can have, right? This one is not, doesn't need that long time. Let me go, then next. Yeah, 52 get in and 41 answered, and we have only 10 seconds of now 5 seconds left. Okay, so it has like these 4 choice questions. Yes, wow, 37 correct answer. Even some say I'm the president of National Education Training Institute, Kim Won-chan, but I'm not. Wonbin, wow, thank you, means I look so handsome. Thank you very much. So here, Dasom, Game Master, Eunhee, Kim Min-soo, Spring is in that. Second question, what was the term AI, artificial intelligence, made and used? When? When was it? Many of you may be misunderstand when this was made. If I give you some hint, it's more than before that you imagine. That's okay, usually this AI suddenly come in when we talk about the fourth industrial revolution. We didn't talk about this AI that much, but suddenly it really attacks us. Then, so we think it was a new term, but actually it is not. I think many of you who attend this seminar at the time when this term was made, you were not in this globe. Maybe you were in another planet, another star. So you are ready to come to this earth, but at the time, these earth people already made this term, and they really was like happy. Yes, like I imagine only 9 get the correct answer. It was 1956, not the new term. So it was really old term that before you come to this earth, already these earth people, human beings made this term, and they really thought it's something. So this NETI-A and honey, gum. Okay, let's go to the third question. I hope to learn a lot from this forum. It's kind of motivating. Most of them say yes, but some of them say sometimes no, but usually you say yes. So I'm sure you will say yes too. Here. So I will give you a new idea. What will be the new education paradigm in the new year? Okay. So, and the final question is a little different. Here, among 54, yeah, quite a lot get in. I'm really appreciate for you. You get into this program. It's quite fun. This one, like you said, I could show you OX or the initial or the choice or short answer. It has various kind of things. And future teacher case, they will be free from this kind of evaluation because you make and you do, then directly send you Excel file of each student. Wow, everybody say yes, thank you very much. Okay, then here Dasom and pin number LI, happiness. Okay, then final question. What words comes to your mind when you think of the intelligent information era or post COVID-19? What comes to your mind? Just write down any word. If you write earlier, more point. Any word is okay. You can write down in English or even in Korean, whatever you want, you can write it down. But if possible, please write it down in English. So I want to know what's in your brain. Yeah, among 56, 30 answered. We don't have enough time. We have just 30 seconds left. So I tell you this one because like a while ago, you thought AI was the new terminology, but actually it's long time ago already. This human beings make the term and they really excited about it. But 1970, it become frozen era. Nothing can be done through AI. 1990, year 2000, and in the end 2010, after that, like you know, AlphaGo comes and deep learning, all these kind of things. Oh, most of them answer Korean is oh, you say live together as 공존, and here creativity, problem solving, metaverse, distance learning, all those kind of things you say, and rapid change, human-oriented technology, new normal, computerization, and technology-based learning. So all of you have quite different, diverse way of thinking. Thank you very much. So here is a Dasom, LA, Honey, Uni. Okay, let's see. Yes, the first one is GUMP, GUMP. Second is NEXT, and third is AIN. Congratulations. Hey, Gump, can you tell, can you say hi to us? Gump, is it okay? GUMP, who is Gump? Are you shy? Okay, seems shy. But the reason that we do this kind of interactive Zoom is because we can talk each other. Not only me who have lectures, so let's make this lecture together. So anyhow, congratulations, Gump. And let me go to my lecture. So here, like I show you, if you have this kind of the Iron Man suit, then you can be Iron Man, you can do any things. And I will show you really short video because in order to know what kind of competency teachers should have, we have to know what are the coming students and what are the new teachers, who are they? So I will have this one together. It's very short, less than a minute. You will have fun. Oh, sorry. I'll take out one. These days, when baby comes, they learn by themselves how to cut their line. And have selfie with the nurse. And have the tracking and show where he's going. It's like that. So they are totally different from us. Born for the internet. It's kind of fun, right? So when we know them, then we can do things more. And when you go to the next page, you will see who are they more. So here characteristics of children and the students in the future and these days. Actually, it's one daily news in Korea, Hangyang Business. When it does the survey, what do you do in the free time? And they said it's multiple choice. They said YouTube, almost 82%. Watch TV, socialize with friends, and socialize with family, and in Facebook. But YouTube is the first, more than socialize with friends. So you can see what the training center should do. Maybe have to contact the teachers and contact the student directly through YouTube, or this kind of things will be better. We can know this one, right? And let me go to the next page. Here, classroom revolution. So you know the augmented classroom is coming. Actually, in this NETi-A studio can do that also. But here I will show you what was in the news. When you see this news, you will see this one. Let's see here. I will go more.
Afforded the opportunity to try the device on, and especially have a go at developing for it.
Yeah, like this. You can do almost everything through this internet. So they really love it so much.
For visualizing stuff in a new way, which we hadn't been able to do before. Being able to see stuff in a 3D way makes it a lot more realistic, a lot easier to visualize rather than the normal looking at a piece of paper. Flat 2D, yeah.
눈앞에서 움직이는 심장을 보고 그 구조를 파악하며 원자와 분자, 원소 주기 흐름을 직접 구성해 보기로 합니다.
So I feel it is extremely lucky that I was afforded the opportunity.
Okay, I will stop this one. So like you see here, three-dimensional, the virtual things can show in your face. So Korea Post-Tech already, they distribute this Google Lens to new students. So all students wear that one and they do experiment and those kind of things. And these days, teachers should have. And gamification, you know this one. And a while ago, I told you, the AI, right? So this AI case, like I told you, is a system development independent of human beings, but IA is a system of improving human intelligence and improvement. Their decisions and various functions and abilities. And also augmented reality, a while that I show, is a kind of technology that enables IA as a human beings. And when we go to the second, this is the teacher and Iron Man that I used as a simile. So inside Iron Man, it's the human beings, not the robot, not the AI. So human beings, when you wear this suit, you will be something, right? So these days, teachers should know how to use and where are they and how much is, but there are so many free this Iron Man suit. So I will show you, for example, one cases. I will show you first. For example, here, easy to use online resources. These days, when we want to use something, then what makes us hard is usually we have very hard time to do the face, and because of the you cannot use other person's face. Then there is one thing that let me show you the one that I can use with you. Mark. Oh, here. For example, there is a AI system that almost 2.7 billion 2.7 million faces there, and use this AI program, you can do something. For example, when you want to make the human being's face, then here, like you see, the face, all, and let's see the head pose, front facing. And when you go to the gender, let's see the female, for example, and age, let's make it a child. And let's go, and ethnicity, let's make it an Asian, because we are Asian. And eye color, there's no choice, it's only brown. And hair color, and the brown. And hair length, for example, let's make it a medium. And emotion, let's see if it can be the joy. Okay, then if you apply, then you will see like this, many faces. all of this is made by AI, so you are free from use it when you want. For example, you want to download it, then you can just click here, then you can download. It's free. Or there's other functions in this one. For example, you can use your face as an anonymizer. Anonymizer means not use your face directly, but you can change it a little bit. For example, let's go to here. I have to show you all my pictures, but it's okay. Let me just show you something. And here, okay, 얼굴 사진. Okay. And okay, I will show you here my face. Oh. For example, let me use this, for example, this one. Let's do this one. This is the recent picture. No, this is the recent picture that I took. Then let's see what will happen if I use this one. Yeah, they make similar pictures from here. I don't know, it's quite similar, but AI think this guy is similar to me. It seems younger than me, but it's like this. And when you want to use this kind of program, these days it's free and no need to download the application. It's just online site. There are so many things like this kind of things. So if teachers know this kind of things, then you can be Iron Man, right? So I'll show you. And here, let's talk about the new normal. Before, now, many people think about the new normal will be the distance education. But KAIST, he's now president of KAIST in Korea, Gwangju, and he said here, remote lecture are the future? Not really. If you understand how humans are, he said, we are the beings that cannot sit on in front of a small screen all day long for 3 years and can keep learning. It's impossible. So it cannot be done. But actually, last year, I wrote a book about after COVID-19. And when I write that book, I read that Bill Gates, wow, surprised, he's really genius. He said, this world will be the after Corona, before Corona and after Corona, BC and AC. Everything will be changed, and we cannot go back to the BC. But he said, one area should not be changed, should be the contact, human beings to human beings, that is education, he said. I got shocked, I surprised. So he said many reasons there. And actually when I see we do the grand experiment of online education. Without this COVID, we might still have the assumption that face-to-face education is quite many problems and online will be something. But through this experience, we could notice that there is a online education limitation and strengths and offline education limitation and strengths, right? And there is in USA, Minerva School, and this Minerva School, even though it's online education, actually they have more offline programs. I got shocked when I see their programs. I don't have enough time, so I'll just pass by this one. When based on this result of the grand experiment of online education, before COVID-19, like I told you, people thought all the time, in Korea especially, school just makes students sleep and they just indoctrinate students and students don't have fun at all. So school has many problems. They keep saying that before COVID. That's what we talk about before COVID. But somebody said, when we closed schools, we could see what the school is, right? Because we closed down. Now suddenly whole world parents, they keep asking the government and school, please open, let us send our children to school. We know how important schools are. So they said, so we could find out unique role of offline schools and the directions of education change. So through this experiment, we could know where the education should go. And also we could know the possibilities and limitations of online education. So here, we keep confusing what's online education, but usually these days when we talk about online education is the used education technology, not the mailing system or those kind of telephone. Here we talk about the digitalized and high technology used education. And if you don't have online education infrastructure, surely it will not work. Also, teachers' competence of online education is very important. When we do this lecture, I purposely used this online new system, NETI-A system. So through this system, you can on more dynamic screens and you can see dynamic things together, right? So through this way, I want to show you what should be done for the future. And if teacher doesn't know how to use this kind of things, and then students sit down and just see your face and the PPT screen, then they will really sick of it soon. So that's why we need this kind of things together. And here also, one thing that should be clear is student online learning competence. We just think about training teachers, but actually most students, they are digital consumers. Digital consumers different from digital learners. Digital consumers, they know how to enjoy, how to have fun, but they are not used to learn through digital devices. So we have to train students also. If not, then it will not work well. So I want to focus on this one. And also through this experiment, we found out who are the digital education, this kind of disabilities, or they have problems in digital learning. Not only digital devices, and students who had low achievement students, really hard to learn from this kind of online learning, and students who are ADHD or cannot control themselves well, they need teachers, and K-3 students, it's really hard to learn through online. We know those kind of things. So we have this kind of student problem also. So I suggest a new education paradigm is what is smart, like the education, smart education. Smart education is smart plus analog. Smart means we are using smart devices these days. So using that devices, but still analog school should be the base. And teacher in the classroom, they have all this kind of Iron Man suit style, the smart programs and devices, and teacher can be something and they can be Iron Man. For example, even though I teach in my own classroom, if you can use this kind of devices, then you can invite, if I'm in the province, in the island, and I want to solve some school students and teachers together, then you can invite them in your class together. And when you have lecture, you teach them, for example, the democracy and the roles, then you can just invite your local area congressman. When you say, for example, Thursday, 10:30, we need for 20 minutes to come in to our class Zoom, then tell us what are you doing, and please answer students' questions. And if he say no, then surely you can tell them, okay, then our future, the voters, and to the parents, I will tell you doesn't like to join us. Surely he will say, okay, I will join, right? You can invite many people. So you don't need to teach alone. You can teach with all others. And even international teaching is possible. And also what I hear is a collaboration with schools and teachers, local communities, and external organization. But sure, the leaders, initiator is a school and teachers, but they use local communities and external organizations. And use of education technology and personalized supports and education that are using regional centers. What I mean here is these days education should use the actual real world and people over there. Before 17th centuries before, like we don't have school style. They learn from school and from neighbors. So we have to join that together. We have schools and let the student go out and let them learn from there. So students will have three kinds of teachers. First, surely parents. Second, school teacher. Third, your we call them, oh, suddenly I cannot think about that. So in the real world, who will support you? There's the third one. So we have this kind of 3 teachers for raising students. And also, I want to show you here a smarter education method case, offline focused online applications. So you use offline, face-to-face, like the Bill Gates said, but not like before, only you and teachers before, but now you should have many new education technology devices and internet, all these kind of things, and you can learn with whole world together, right? But I say here, smart education and hybrid instruction is different. Hybrid or blended learning is based on online, and they thought it might be effective or more efficient than offline, but when they did, they found out it doesn't work well because human beings, different from AI, we need continuous motivation to do something. So that's why a while ago I just passed by, but I will just show you here quickly this one. This one, human touch. There is a human touch coffee shop, the robot coffee shop, but in the end they found out they still need human barista. And the digital coaching application Noom Coach is a diet program, and they thought if you make it so well it will work, but in the end they found out it doesn't work. Human beings, they keep coming, and in the end in 2 weeks they are gone. So they found out that we need human coach. So even though AI program or IA programs are developed, but till AGI, artificial general intelligence, means it's like human beings like me who can talk natural language and naturally and can communicate and do multitasking. If it will take maybe more than 30 years, 4 years, they said. Maybe earliest they said after 2050, maybe AGI, the basic level will come. Until that time, we need human beings as a teacher to motivate human beings, because human beings is not the machine who just can do things that have to be done, right? So the direction of digital technology should aim for is not to isolate or replace human beings, but to complement what humans do. That's what I want to tell you. Okay, let's go to here. Then the role of teachers, you heard about this one so much. They should be the designer, technology user, and catalyst or facilitator and connector, they said. And also you heard about the teacher's role as a student leader. You heard about this so many times, so I will just pass by. But one thing that I want to focus here is the develops basic learning skills and character, but what you have to know is communicates through innovative media. We have that. You have Iron Man suit. If you don't care about it, then you run really fast. But in the end, what will happen? Who has Iron Man suit will catch you really quickly, right? And here, even the intelligent information era and teaching basic thing is same. It's a meeting first, meeting together. You have to open students' mind first. If you don't do that, nothing will work. And second is communication, and third is sharing. That's what I say in this book. This book is the art of the best teaching that I wrote 5 years ago, and it has many similes that tell you what's the teaching and what. And learning, we just think about now AI, but actually you should not forget is brain science, neuroscience. It really helps us. So we have to think about, based on the learning and the neuroscience, learning is the result of thinking, use one's own brain. And then we have idea what should be done to teach, right? And also here, motivation system. When you have the training program, these 3 things you should not forget. First is fun, interest. If it's not fun, even adults don't want to learn anymore. Second, satisfaction and value. They should find the value over there. And third, there should be compensation. Here I say salary, promotion, training, education, support, and also minimize mandatory completion programs. Here what I want to say is key program, this one. And curriculum design key programs is edge technology and skills for communication, counseling, motivation, facilitation, and connection. And also should not forget the classroom management is so important, but many teachers just think they teach knowledge and some kind of things, but actually they have to know and have to have skills for classroom management. And the training method, here I say gamification and overseas experience training is very important. Now, if you just learn through this internet device and we talk together, but then it's efficient and no need to spend energy, but actually you miss many things. When you visit other countries, you can see with your own eyes, you can touch them, you can feel it. It's very important. So most strong motivation is send your teachers to the foreign countries and learn over there and experience there, right? But as of now, it's quite hard. So here, one of the biggest motivation is that one. So direct experience. And surely there is a metaverse for the indirect experience. And they say it will be the new normal or it will be something, but my point of view, metaverse in education area seems it will not gonna work that much. Surely it will help, but not that much. And here, multidimensional training using technologies. So stimulus, simultaneous training of domestic and foreign teachers like this through internet and the training, MOOC, production and utilization. And here I want to tell you, training using real life setting. Send teachers to the real world, even the mall or even anywhere. Let them go out there and let them learn and let them talk to them what the teaching should be done, what the teacher should be done, and what will be the future. Not in the training institute inside. And like I told you, training instructor with Ironman competence. So let them learn what you have more there, right? So I use the 30 minutes that I have here with me. So I hope you enjoy my keynote speaking. Thank you very much. Oh, do you give me more time or? Oh,
감사드립니다.
네. How about I want to hear your voice. Just let the voice out and clap, or I want to hear your voice and let me stop because I do my effort best. So can you clap for me? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's very, very wonderful session presentations. A lot of things that I can learn from this session. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Professor.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, then I will stop my sharing. Thank you.
네, 교수님 기조강연 감사드립니다. 지능정보화 시대 교육과 교원 연수가 나아가야 할 방향을 다양한 사례를 들어서 설명해 주셔서 아주 흥미로운 강의였고, 특히나 저희가 온라인 또는 디지털을 활용해서 교육을 하지만 여전히 인간 간의 교류는 중요하다라고 말씀하신 점이 인상 깊었습니다. 네, 다시 한번 감사드립니다.